I'm waiting for that breakup, y'all. I'm waiting for Elon and Trump to break up. I hope it happens sooner rather than later. But again, my fear is Donald Trump has Joe Rogan syndrome when it comes to Elon, which is like, you know how Rogan is. Oh, my puny little peanut brain can't compare to such an amazing man as Elon Musk. Like, he falls for all the PR and all the marketing and all the bullshit and all the fluff. Elon wants everybody to think he's God's gift to this earth.
In this clip, Kyle Kulinski of the Secular Talk channel here on YouTube discusses Elon Musk and DOGE accessing sensitive Treasury financial systems. I'm going to have some thoughts of my own. I'll pepper in as we go, and then I want to know what you think in the comments, but let us check it out together.
And this one is super important and super scary, y'all. So, here, let me grab it. It's from Jeff Stein of the Washington Post. So, he says, if I can find it, here it is. Okay. So he says, listen to this. The highest ranking Treasury official is expected to depart soon after a clash with Elon Musk allies over their demands for access to a sensitive internal government payment system. Musk allies wanted access to the system responsible for disbursing trillions in Fed payments annually as part of DOGE. Treasury career staff saw the request as highly unusual. David A. Lebrick, viewed internally as consummate non-political civil servant, expected to exit after joining Treasury in 1989. Last week, he was acting Treasury Secretary. So in other words, to put this in layman's terms here, this is Elon Musk and all of his allies demanding from the Treasury, you guys need to give us access to the internal government payment system. And of course, what they're going to do with that is make cuts wherever they want to make cuts. Cut off the money however and wherever they want to cut it off. Does this sound familiar? Doesn't this sound like the other day when they did the federal freeze and you had absolute chaos and Medicaid was frozen, so 72 million Americans lost their health care, low-income people, people with disabilities, Meals on Wheels got cut, WIC, which is nutrition formula for babies, that got cut. You had school breakfast and lunch money got cut. You had domestic violence shelters got cut. And so all that money was frozen. It led to absolute chaos. It led to a colossal backlash. They had to reverse on some of it because, I mean, it was completely and utterly untenable what they were doing. Even Republican politicians were getting calls from, furious constituents like, what the fuck is going on here? This is crazy. And now, remember how I tell you guys all the time that the robber baron oligarchs, their goal is to cut the money off for all the regular people. So get rid of the social safety net for regular Americans. And then what do I say? They want to loot the Treasury. I didn't know it was so literal. That is literally what's happening here, which is why Elon Musk and DOGE are demanding direct access to the Treasury funds and to the payment system. This has gone so far beyond the pale, y'all. So far beyond the pale.
That's an important distinction to make here. It's not just that they have your social security number and your banking routing number and all of that, which is important, but it's literally like the bank, right? It's like giving the robbers the keys to the vault. So,
I mean, we're at the point now where, Jesus Christ, yeah, the Democrats aren't putting up nearly a good enough fight as they need to, and we're relying on the courts, which many of the courts are right-leaning. You're relying on them to do the right thing by the letter of the law and the spirit of the law and basically say like, hey dog, DOGE is not even an official government agency. You have no right and no authority to do this. And then the other question is, hey Trump, you gonna let this guy continue to humiliate you? You gonna let Elon Musk continue to humiliate you over and over? My guess is he was behind the freeze earlier in the week and that all the backlash, who was getting the backlash? Trump was the one who was getting the backlash. Now it's possible he's the one who's steering the ship, but that amount of chaos in that short of a time, when it comes to dollars and cents, this is what Elon Musk has a track record of doing. This is what he did with Twitter when he went in there. It's slash and burn, fire everything in sight, and then we'll worry about the specifics later. This is what he does. And they, the offer to do a government buyout of federal workers at the same time that, like, we need to hire 3,000 more, flight safety people, air traffic controllers. We need to hire 3,000 more, and they're offering to basically cut the number of those people that we have. I mean, this is crazy, right? But this is all tactics straight out of Elon Musk's playbook. And so now, again, he's behind effectively trying to loot the Treasury and illegally get the information to the payment system. And my question for Trump is, are you just going to sit there and take this? You know, because this guy is effectively, first of all, his approval rating is now 36%. Elon Musk is about as popular as Joe Biden now. And of course, Trump's approval rating is absolutely going to plummet given the actions he's been taking recently. So I'm waiting for that breakup, y'all. I'm waiting for Elon and Trump to break up. I hope it happens sooner rather than later. But again, my fear is Donald Trump has Joe Rogan syndrome when it comes to Elon, which is like, you know how Rogan is. Oh, my puny little peanut brain can't compare to such an amazing man as Elon Musk. Like, he falls for all the PR and all the marketing and all the bullshit and all the fluff. Elon wants everybody to think he's God's gift to this earth. Meanwhile, he's a fucking idiot loser who acts like a teenager on a 4chan message board, right? All the engineers do the hard work and he jumps in front of the parade and takes the credit. But I think Trump might, oh yeah, this guy's a mega genius. Well, if you believe that and you keep letting him run wild, man, you're going to get what's coming to you. That's for damn sure. This is a nightmare for the country, man. If you have Elon Musk and DOGE with access to internal government payment systems from the Treasury, I mean, you're literally going to let them loot the Treasury. It's not even going to be like a metaphorical point. It's going to be a literal point. So, man, yet again, another day, 5-alarm fire. Me and Crystal were just talking about this before. Like, I get off air after doing a show, and within 2 or 3 hours, it's like, oh shit, I got 4 more things I need to talk about now. You got to fire up the iPhone and just start talking, because it's never fucking ending. I mean, homie was blaming DEI for this plane and helicopter crash the other day. Like, based on what, bitch? What are you talking about? The same guy who froze hiring for flight safety is now turning around and blaming diversity for the... I mean, it's pathetic. You know, the other day, I don't even know if we got to cover this, because again, so many things are happening on a daily basis. But Trump lied and said, oh, we found $50 million that was supposed to go to condoms in Gaza. And that's why we froze, like, literally all of the federal funds, including Medicaid, which is healthcare for 72 million Americans. Like, it literally makes no sense. But he goes, oh, we found 50 million that was going for condoms to Gaza, and Hamas was using those condoms for bombs. I mean, that's almost stupid beyond words, right? It's almost like, how do I even comment on that? That's so stupid. But this is where we're at, bro. This is where we're at. Oh, it's so terrifying. So anyway, look, I hope you don't have to hear from me the rest of today, right? I'll have my eye on the news. I'll see what pops up. I hope we don't have to do any more, breaking news segments like this, because I'd like to chill. I'd like to chill on my birthday, have some cake, watch some TV, take it easy with the kids and the family and Crystal and everybody. I'd like to do that, but, they're making that fucking impossible. So maybe you'll see me later, maybe you won't. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Again, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Love y'all. See you later.
Well, he's right in the sense that everything is so insane. You keep thinking it can't get crazier, and then it continues to, right? Feels like Bizarro World. Feels like we're living in... I said to my friend the other day, I really feel like if you apply Occam's razor to it, the most sensical explanation is that we are living in, the Matrix. This is a construct. Like things are too crazy. This can't be real. Anyway, happy birthday, Kyle. Let me know what you think in the comments, folks.